What I really love more than anything else is problem solving. And I do that on every part of my life. So in games, yeah, I like puzzle games. I have an engineering degree, so I see the world as a series of cause and effect. And it's always trying to solve problems. What causes something to act this way? What makes something act that way? Other hobbies that I have, I'm getting back into doing triathlons. I've got a sprint triathlon coming up at the end of the month that I'm doing with my wife. What I spend most of my time doing is being a bonus dad for my wife's 5 kids, which basically means I spend a lot of time in the summer at summer swim team as a volunteer. I also, during the school year, watch a lot of lacrosse, soccer, and field hockey games. I ended up getting an engineering degree, and then from that uh, got a commission in the United States Navy as a submarine officer and nuclear power, which gave me a great experience in leadership and management. I grew up in a family business. That taught me a lot about how to think about the world and really, again, thinking about business as a puzzle, understanding what levers to pull. I grew up learning and listening to my dad talk about that in his construction business. After I got out of the Navy and spent the time as a nuclear power officer and submarine officer, I got my first job in telecom. I went into the telecom space and was a product manager, which I thought was a great job. So I owned about $65 million worth of business. I sat in the middle of a wagon wheel, and I had all the functions of the business around me, and it was my job to make all of them work together. Ultimately had the chance to buy my first business in 2006. It was a company that converted vehicles to run on compressed natural gas and propane. While the 2008 to 2010 financial crisis was occurring all around me, I actually grew that business by a factor of 4, took it into about 4 new sectors of adjacent businesses, and then was able to exit that. After about 12 years of owning businesses, I thought I'd try my hand at a corporate job, ended up getting my PMP certification as a project manager, followed that on by getting a job with Caterpillar, specifically in the Caterpillar Marine Division. I left Caterpillar in May, and I'm going back to where my roots are and where my passion is, getting back into owning a business. There are 2 founding principles that I live my life on. So one is the problem-solving mindset. The other one is integrity, which is a common theme throughout everything that drives how I act and behave. But within that, what I call my core values, genuineness, dependability, and challenge are the words that I use for them. To me, genuineness means that I don't act as someone that I am not. If I commit to something, you can depend on me to do it. Challenge to me means that I don't run away from a challenging task or a challenging situation. One of the things you learn in the Navy is that avoiding a problem usually makes it worse. So I will always choose the harder right over the easier wrong.